This was hands down the busiest week I've had with cake orders so far, so spend the week with me as a part-time baker. So my week started on Tuesday, so I woke up bright and early and headed to Aldi about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I did my big ingredient shop. So I was making 4 cakes this week, and then I had a cake to make at the weekend for the following week. So it was basically a 5-cake week, which I know doesn't sound a lot to people, but normally I'm making like 1 cake a week. You know, sometimes I won't have a cake order. So 5 cakes in a week for me was just insane. I forgot to add, but I think there was a cocoa powder shortage at Aldi. So luckily Tesco came through. Otherwise that would have been a disaster. So I had 3 6-inch hearts to make, 1 8-inch heart to make, and then 1 8-inch tall heart to make. And I had chocolate, vanilla and funfetti flavours to make. So I was kind of like all over the place this day. I started baking at 10 o'clock in the morning and did not finish until 4:30. So it took me 6.5 hours to bake, but we moved past that. This day was just a buttercream day on the Wednesday. So that took me a few hours to make 2 big batches. And then this is the Thursday. So the Thursday and Friday I had as decorating days. So again, I woke up at 8 o'clock, had a shower and started my day with a strong coffee. And I thought I would get the tedious task done first. So example, these fondant letters are so fiddly. They take a few goes to get the letters out perfect. So, yeah, I got the tedious task done first, which I thought was very organised of me. So I had a 8-inch chocolate heart cake to be made for this day because she was collecting it in the evening. And then I did have an engagement cake to make, which is the one I'm doing here. And that was being collected on the Friday. So yeah, and then on the Friday I had to decorate cakes that was ready for the weekend. So yeah, it was a bit hectic to be honest, but you know, here I am. This is my least favorite part, smoothing the cake. It takes me hours. I'm getting better at doing it now, but I have spent so long smoothing a cake, and you know, it's my least favorite part. But my favorite part is piping a cake and bringing it to life. So this was a little engagement cake I made, and then this was the sage green heart I made for that evening, which I did end up hand placing every single gold ball on this, but it looks so cute. And then we were up again bright and early on the Friday to decorate the last 2 cakes, which was ready for the weekend. So this was a funfetti 8-inch 3-layer cake, which is the tallest cake I've ever made. Look at the size of this. I feel like the size is not coming through on the video, but it was humongous. And this is a little surprise engagement cake I made for my best friend that got engaged recently. And yeah, this was a baby shower cake. And honestly, this is my little happy dance when I finished them, because I was finished at a decent time, not at 1 a.m. in the morning. And these are the final cakes all together. I think they look so cute. I really, really like the baby shower one. That is just adorable. And of course, there is my grandma's 100th birthday cake. A very, very busy, special week, but yeah, I loved it. Would not change it for the world. And now I'm going to enjoy sleeping. So thank you for watching what I get up to in my crazy week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.